Good morning, everybody. I hope you are having a great day. Today's book is called A Bean, a Stalk, and a Boy Named Jack by William Joyce. So one of my favorite kinds of picture books are fractured fairy tales, where an author will take a traditional story and mix it up. And this is one of those, A Bean, a Stalk, and a Boy Named Jack. Once upon a time, there was a smallish green bean, regular as they come, the last one out of the pod. Did it look like a bean that would make a difference? Did it look like a bean of destiny? Hardly. But, things can happen. There was also a smallish kid with the smallish name of Jack. He had a smallish mom, a smallish dad, a smallish cow, and a smallish farm. That's about it. No great shakes. But like I said, things can happen. Or rather, they didn't. As in, it didn't rain for so long that the crops dried up, and the wells dried up, and the rivers and the lakes and the moats and the bird baths. So the people were thirsty, the fish were uncomfortable, the birds were unbathed, and the king's royal pinky had become stinky. I require for my pinky to be made unstinky. It's his pinky toe, by the way. Since there was no water to be had, everyone in the kingdom had to cry enough tears so the king could wash his pinky. Now, this king's name was King blah, 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 and he had a daughter who was Princess blah, 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 and she was so embarrassed that her dad was making everyone in the entire kingdom cry that she went to the local old wizard guy and said, "Please, please, do something magical." The local old wizard guy did some reading and some thinking and some drawing and mathing and magicking. And things started to happen. Let me show you that. It's a bean that jumped right into his hand. "Hey, I'm a smallish magic bean," said the bean. "Hey, I'm a smallish regular kid," said Jack. "Well, let's do something big," said the bean. "Okay," replied Jack. "I like your style, Jack. Back at you, bean." "All we need to do is dig a hole, put me in it, smooth the dirt, drop one drop of water, and repeat some magic words 3 times, said the bean. "Let's give it a go." Wow, those are the magic words. So, a hole was dug, the bean was planted, the dirt was smoothed, a drip of water was dropped, and Jack said, "Give it a go, give it a go, give it a go." "Good luck, bean. Back at you, Jack." And then things began to happen. "Keep it going, bean. I think I see something." "You got it, Jack." "Interesting pipes, bean." "Giant pipes, Jack." "Giant house, bean." "Big bubbles, Jack." "Give me a little help, bean." "All right, a Rudy, Jack." What is that? The big bubbles were coming from a really big bathtub in which there sat, guess who? Guess. Who was it? "Hey, I'm a smallish giant kid named Don." Hey, I'm a smallish regular kid named Jack." "So, Don." "Yeah, Jack." "Been in the tub for long?" "Yeah." A long time. My pinky was stinky. Wow, that seems to be going around. Suddenly, there was a giant knock, knock, knock on the door. Dawn? Yeah, Mom? You've been in there forever. Gee, Dawn, I guess you gotta go. Yeah, but first, let me help you with that toe. It's funny what a big deal a little toe can be. You think, Jack? Trust me, Dawn. And Dawn? Yeah, Jack? Maybe turn off the faucet? Good idea, Jack. And then Jack told Dawn goodbye and rub-a-dub-dubbed his whole way home. The trip was a bit draining, but then Jack found his old pal. Back at the castle, the local old wizard guy announced with some satisfaction, "Your Highness, may I present a bean, a stalk, and a boy named Jack." And before the king could say, "Hey there, hi there, ho there," his pinky was unstinky. "What a day," said the old wizard guy. "What a bean," said Jack. "What a boy," said the bean. "I'm thirsty," said the bean. "I'm Princess blah, blah, blah," said the princess. "But you can call me Jill." "Well, Jill, wanna fetch a pail of water for my pal?" asked Jack. "Sounds fun," said Jill. And so they did. The end, sorta. The end. But let's just go back to that last page. The end, sorta. Why do you think at the end of the story, there's not saying the end, they're saying the end, sorta? Who is this Jill here? Think back to other stories you've heard. Jill's asking to go fetch a pail of water with Jack. And they did. What are they doing here? Going up the hill. It's Jack and Jill from up the hill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. I love how this author just wove in that last little fairy tale into this story. And I hope you liked it. Jack, a bean, a stalk, and a boy named Jack. Have a great day.